Hello and welcome to Behind the Plastic, show where toy photographers interview toy photographers about toy photography. My name is Zach. With me as always, my fellow co-hosts, TMNT 1987, Not a Bird, Not a Plane Photography. Say what's up!
What's up?
Our guest today, oh my God, he's going to blow your mind. I'm going to bring him right in. His name is Aaron. You will know him as Toyimmersion. Everybody give a warm welcome!
Welcome.
Welcome to the show, Toyimmersion.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, guys. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for coming.
First of all, hold on. You know what? Go.
Okay. You know how it works. 12 minutes. We got to stick to the timer. All right, Jay.
I'm just gonna go straight. I'm just gonna shoot. The guy just looks massive. I can tell by his neck. He's got this like linebacker build. You have to work out, bro. Right?
I have, yeah. It's funny. It was when I was a teenager. I competed in powerlifting, and my 40s. I'm paying the price for. So I got some neck issues and other things going on, but yeah, I try to keep in shape as much as I can. You know, it gets harder as you get older, but you know, what can you do?
It sure does.
Okay, now maybe we can talk about boring stuff.
Toys and things.
Well, Aaron, we want to get to know you better. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm in Los Angeles, about an hour north of LA. Married, 2 awesome kids. I got 2 boys, John, 6 and 8 years old. And yeah, we're just, both of them are into toys. My younger one is into toy photography as well. So we're trying to, get him up to speed. And I got him a camera for Christmas. So he's starting to do his own thing at 6. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What is his favorite toy line currently? And you know what? If you want to say the new Ninja Turtles Playmates line, I'm not going to blame you, but I'll let you answer for yourself.
He's got a whole closet full of just like a bunch of everything from Fortnite figures to He-Man. When I started as a vintage toy collector, mainly in Masters of the Universe. So he's got a lot of like the vintage figures, some of the Origins figures as well. So he's like one of these kids that will just grab like anything off the shelf, put it down, use some background, take a shot of it. So it's pretty awesome. He uses whatever he has available to him.
Nice.
Oh, very cool. So what else do you do besides toy photography and, being a dad and family man, all that? What other kind of hobbies are you into?
I was always like one of those guys, whenever somebody asked me that question, I never had an answer because I'm pretty much like a homebody, hang out with the kids. We do a lot of camping, kind of like the dad stuff. And I was like, man, I never really had a hobby until I picked up toy photography. So it's like my life is pretty consistent, to wake up, try to work out, go to work, come home, be the dad. So I feel like I have my work job during the day. I have my day job or my nighttime job being a dad at night. And then I kind of sprinkle in the toy photography, in between. So I'm a pretty simple guy, man.
Nothing wrong with that. And how long have you been doing the toy photography? When did this all start for you?
I would say I started toy collecting probably like around 2018 and then got into the photography aspect of it probably like I would say consistently maybe about a year ago where I was like, hey, this is something I want to do and I can commit to like maybe 2 shots a week based on the time that I have. And that's pretty much how it's been going for like, I'd say the last year. So I didn't have an Instagram account. I only had Facebook and I was kind of putting some of my stuff in the beginning up in there. And my wife's like, you know what, you should like do Instagram. And I never had an Instagram account before. And so I did that, like I said, about a year ago. And I'm so glad she told me to do it because I met so many awesome people in the community. Like everyone says, the toy photography community is just so awesome, positive, and that is so true for sure.
It really is. Yeah.
In 2018, what did you start collecting? Like what started it all?
Definitely He-Man. Yeah. So it was kind of like I was kind of going back to my childhood, and the universe was on the forefront, and also probably G.I. Joe. Those are the 2 lines where I was like, I want to complete the lines, at least for the years that I had it. He-Man was pretty cool. Once you get into G.I. Joe, they kind of, once you get to the past 1987, it gets a little out of my range from what I remember. But yeah, from 82 to 87, I collected the whole line. And then some other lines like Centurions and Map, all that stuff. Yeah.
Are you into the Mondo 1/6 scale? Those figures are so beautiful.
Yeah.
Are you into that stuff?
Yeah, I got some of them. Yeah, they're pretty cool. They take up a lot of space. That's my only issue, and I'm kind of fighting that problem right now. But yeah, they're amazing, awesome figures. Yeah, I did. One shot that I had was I did a Scaragul. It's the only shot that I did from the Mondo, but I think it came out pretty good. I was pretty pleased with it.
Ooh, Scaragul. I'm gonna have to go check that one out. I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
Well, your body of work is very impressive, my friend, and we're going to take a look at one of your shots right now, if you don't mind. I'm bringing it up. Jay picked this photo. I think it's a masterpiece.
Wow, yes, that is a good one.
This is crazy because it looks so real. I mean,
Insane.
insanely real.
Insane.
Yeah, please.
So this one's as I told, like, yesterday was just a long day, right? And Zach is like, hey, Toyimmersion tomorrow. And all these like weeks and days are fitting it together. I'm just like, all right. And I kid you not, this thing is screaming at me. I mean, he's literally like screaming, right? So I'm like, it's got to be this one. Tell us a little bit about I think we know a little bit about this figure. Well, I think I do. Tell us about the lighting and sort of the background and any sort of props you used in here.
Yeah, it's interesting. On this one, this is a straight up composite. The only thing that's real in this picture is the figure. Everything else is just from a background that I found. It was just an empty stage. And when I was kind of thinking through, I got the figure, and I remember I watched the movie a long time ago, and I couldn't remember if I didn't really remember it. So I rewatched it, and I was like, why didn't I remember this movie? Like, the movie is so good, it really hit me. And so right after the movie, I got the figure, and I wanted to do something like on stage. And I was just like, I don't have a dial or anything to kind of put it together. So I went online and found that it was just an empty stage. And then, just composited in. I took the figure and kind of positioned the lights as if he was in the picture. So I had a light up on top coming down, as you kind of see like on the brick, and kind of coming down on him. If you look at the shadows, it looks like kind of like to the right hand side there would be a light, because it's kind of casting the shadows down like along the left hand side. Mm-hmm. And then you have those little bulb lights coming down. So I kind of just mimicked the lighting in the picture. So that way, when you kind of put in the composite, it looks real. It looks like, like he belongs there. And then kind of cut out the microphone, stuck the microphone back in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. I actually have, and let me stop this one. I'm going to present this other one, because I actually pulled this picture too, because this is what it started as.
Yeah, that's it.
Look at that.
Oh my God, man. So honestly, I was just going to say, I was going to tell you to cover your ears, Toyimmersion. And I was going to ask the guys, what the hell does he mean by composite? I don't know what the heck that word means. So you photoshopped it.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow, man.
Unbelievable.
Incredible.
Okay, look at that. I'm going to put this one back up. So is that a cutting board that he's standing on?
So, so in the original picture it was. And so the one thing I learned, at least that kind of helps me whenever I do like a straight up composite, is I try to mimic like what's in the background to the picture that I'm taking. So he's standing on the wood floor, and I was kind of looking around, and like I wanted him to be on like a similar kind of surface, just kind of like the way the light bounces off things. It just gives it like a little bit more realism when you stick them in the picture. And so, I stuck him on a cutting board to try to mimic that wood floor that he's standing on in the background. And that's how it's done.
Man,
absolutely phenomenal. Sully, you're our resident Photoshop genius. Can you just tell us how amazing of a job this is? I mean, I know how amazing it is, but like from your point of view, how hard is something like this to pull off? Because it looks impossible to me.
Yes.
Well,
he's speechless. That's how good it is.
I don't know how hard it is, because everybody is on a different. Like, it might take Jay a week to do it.
A week. I think you're giving me too much credit.
I'm trying to give you a little credit. Toyimmersion could have probably, he could have done it in like 30 minutes or an hour. I don't know how hard it is. It does take skill to pull this off, though, and especially to get the lighting to match the scene. That was one thing. You already answered my question. My one question was going to be, do you choose the background first and then shoot the picture? Because usually what I do is I shoot the picture and then I go through a background trying to find, because I'll have a picture in my mind and I'm like, all right, I need to find some kind of post-apocalyptic scene to match the thing that I just photograph. So I like that you chose your background first and then lit the character and put him in this picture. So that's pretty awesome. Maybe
Yeah.
I should start. I'm going to start choosing my backgrounds first. It'll probably be a lot easier.
Oh, and I'm going to ask Aaron straight up, how hard was this to do?
I don't think it's hard at all. I mean, for me, I kind of like, I think comps are a little bit easier because everything's all kind of lit up and, you know, the lighting is already there. I think with like, if you're doing like a dio, you have to light the figure, you have to light the dio, you have to get that lighting all dialed in. So that one, I don't know, maybe like on like post, it maybe took me a couple hours to do, and then that was it. Yeah, it was fairly easy.
Absolutely amazing. But you know what time it is? I mean, I can't believe we're
Getting
out of
hot
time.
in here.
It's time for the hot seat! All right, Aaron. I want to know what your Grail figure is.
My Grail figure. It's a good question. My Grail figure, you know, I can't go wrong with a carded Skeletor. I have a graded 85 Skeletor. That's probably my Grail. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm going to ask you, since I'm eating cherries, what's your favorite fruit?
I'm a Gala apple guy.
Oh, very specific.
All right.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite He-Man character?
Skeletor for sure. Yeah. Can't go wrong with the villains.
No.
Okay, in a zombie apocalypse, would you rather be turned into a zombie or just be dead?
Turned into a zombie for sure.
Yeah. Favorite things to do with the family, non-toy and non-photography stuff?
Camping.
Nice.
Yeah. I got 2 boys. It's awesome just to let them loose and do their thing. And I get to go crazy too. So it's a family affair. It's all good.
Awesome.
The original He-Man cartoon or the new Kevin Smith He-Man?
Netflix thing.
Definitely vintage. Yeah. I got to go filmation all the way. I mean, Kevin tried to do it, but I don't know. I think he kind of missed the mark a little bit on it, in my opinion.
Okay.
Fair enough. Okay, what's your favorite shot of your own?
You know, I don't really have a favorite shot. I think they're all kind of different in their own ways. They all have their own challenges and, you know, things you need to overcome. So kind of like them all in their own different ways.
All right, LA guy, Kobe or Magic?
Oh, gotta go with Kobe. Yeah.
Are you more like Prince Adam or He-Man? Is his name Adam? It's been a long time. Okay.
Probably.
Oh,
probably
at the buzzer! Thanks for coming on!
I know you're waiting for the